All right, what is going on, my dude? So we are here today for a very fun showcase video, all right? So a day or two ago when I was in my stream, there was somebody named, I believe his name was Ben, and he kept saying, Mike, when you get a chance, try out Hulk with Silver Surfer in the Science Cavalier node. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And towards the end of the stream, he was like, Mike, before you go, can you just try out the Hulk, OG Hulk, in the Science Cav with Silver Surfer? I want to see a reaction. And I said, okay. And it was absolutely insane. And this is what the synergy does for Hulk. All it does here, it says all of Hulk's Fury buffs are passive effects and grant 100 bonus critical rating when striking a stunned opponent. All right? So, what we're going to do here today is we are going to jump into the Science Cavalier quest with only a 5-star rank 2 Hulk and see what we can do. All right, so if we take a look here at the global node for the Science, there's Academic Constitution? Yeah, Academic Constitution. Science attackers reduce the potency of the defender's poison effects, blah, 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 right here. Additionally, whenever a Science attacker dodges an attack or performs a well-timed block, all their poison debuffs and passives are removed. However, Science attackers gain an indefinite passive fury, increasing attack rating by 20% every time they remove a poison effect, or they are immune to one, okay? And there's also Contagion here. Whenever the defender is struck or blocks an attack, there is a 30% chance to inflict the attack with a poison debuff, dealing 100% of the defender's modified attack as direct damage over 10 seconds. And then Weaken the Knees and Running on Fumes. I'm not sure if these are active on all of them or just over here. It looks like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, so let's jump over right here to this Ms. Marvel, okay? Now, we're using a 5-star rank 2 OG Hulk to do this, okay? You could do this with a 4-star Hulk. You can do this with a 3-star Hulk, although it's going to take a bit because there's a big health pool here. But let's just go in here, let's jump in, and watch how crazy this gets. Now, keep in mind, okay, every time we hit the opponent, we're going to, gain some of those passive furies every now and then, of course, right? And, of course, those Fury buffs are going to interact with Hulk's abilities here, and because of the Silver Surfer synergy, they're acting like his active Furies. So, what that means is, watch this, we're going to bait out a special one here, and then we're going to go for this. Now look at the length of that stun. Let's go for a special one. Got another one. Now keep in mind, it's like a 95 or so % chance to stun when you have, this many Furies and whatnot. So it's not 100% guaranteed. So it's definitely recommended that you throw this special attack a little bit sooner than I'm throwing it here, right? I'm just kind of messing around with her a bit. But as you can see, man, I think I'm going to title this video, Cheese the Entire Science Cavalier Quest with OG Hulk, or maybe OG Hulk cheeses the entire Cavalier quest. Now I have these fatigue, right? Decreases the chance to land critical hits on me, so I'm not landing any crits. But what that's doing here for me, at least on this path, is it's making this whole strategy a little bit more suicide friendly for OG Hulk, because we are going to be spamming these special attacks like crazy. Now I believe, okay, on another path, those weakness debuffs aren't present. So what we're going to do here is, after we smash through Ms. Marvel here, see that right there? We didn't get the chance to stun, but we got it here. We're going to jump over to that OG Iron Man and just see how quickly this rank 2 OG Hulk can smash through it. Now everybody has OG Hulk as a 4-star, right? So you can ideally just bring in 4-star, rank 3, rank 4 OG Hulk into Cav, and even if it takes you a while, I'm talking to people who have a very small roster and are working their way through, Cavalier and stuff, maybe you can use OG Hulk to get through it. So let's jump out of this quest, let's go back in, and let's see, how fast he does it against, Iron Man. And of course, there are going to be some fights he can't do. I wouldn't recommend doing this against, Mephisto. Emma Frost maybe could get with a... Maybe? I don't know. Might get a little rough against Hulkbuster. Depending, it might get a little rough against Warlock. Potentially against King Groot. So obviously, you know, he's not going to be able to cheese 100% of the entire thing, because I'm sure there's going to be people who comment that, right? Like, oh, you can't cheese the entire thing. It's clickbait in the thumbnail, clickbait in the title, right? It's not clickbait. It's not meant to be clickbait. It's just showing that OG Hulkman is an absolute beast with this synergy in this quest. So let's try it out here when we don't have that weakness, all right? That's what I'm really excited to see, like how fast we can get through it. You know, like I said, the weakness definitely made the whole process a little bit more suicide friendly, which is really good for me because I run suicides. But, you know, I feel like if you're struggling with Cav at this point, you might not have suicides unlocked if you have a smaller roster, if you're a newer player. So let's give it a look. Let's go for a special one first and foremost. Got a nice stun. Now we can just kind of chain some heavy attacks here. Yeah, man. Beautiful. Let's go for hopefully a big special too. Nice. That was a nice special too. Yeah. Oh, it's much more fun. Look at that. It's much more fun when you don't have the weakness on you. Man, it reminds me of, you know, I made a video not too long ago of OG Hulk soloing 6.2.5 Mordo, which in my opinion is the hardest boss in the game. And he completely cheesed him with the Sasquatch energy, which basically reverses their passive power gain effects whenever there's a Fury buff on Hulk. And yeah, you know, OG Hulk is pretty fun, man, in the right scenario. Like, keep in mind, this is a rank 2 5-star OG Hulk, and we're just smashing through it, man. Let's finish off with a special 2. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, so that was definitely a lot of fun, man. It's definitely a lot of fun when you find, like, these really interesting counters like this, right, in Cavalier. Like, you know, there are some of them that are a lot more obvious. For example, like in the skill one, you know, Mole Man and Falcon, those are both incredibly obvious to come up with. But this one was really cool, so big shout out to the person who let me know about this synergy during my stream the other day. You know, we're now seeing a rank 2 Hulk, man. Just smash through this. And what's going to be really useful for this, in my opinion, is like, you know, those really annoying 4-star challenges that take forever? If you could just cheese through the quest, man, cheese through one lane like this with a 4-star Hulk, it's gonna, like, in the future, we don't have one of those this month, but in the future, if you could cheese through that with a 4-star Hulk, it's gonna make a lot of people's lives a lot more easier. And, like, I think my Hulk is only, like, rank 3 as a 4-star. But that's fine, man. You know, I'll do it when, like, I'm placing defense with suicides off, and I'll just bring in 4-star Hulk and just cheese through the entire quest here. And it's going to make my life 10 times easier knowing this, right? So that's really the point of this video. And that's what's cool about Cavs, that it does open the door to, like, some very unique champions doing some really cool things in the event quest, which I think is really fun. You know, again, like I said, if you run the Suicide Masteries, which I know a lot of people do, I personally do, this might not be the best method for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, if you run the Suicide Masteries, you know, this might not be the best method for you, and you do want to keep an eye out on that stun, right? It might be better to just go for the spamming of the special ones, just to be a little bit more safe, because every now and then, you do get a little unlucky there like that. But, you know, big shout out to OG Hulk, man, for just smashing through things. Lots of fun. Really a lot of fun. But anyway, my dudes, I really think that's going to be it for this video. It was a lot of fun to make this. A lot of fun to test this out. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's going to be it. If you enjoyed it, drop a boy a Hulk-sized like. Comment what you think about seeing OG Hulk just completely smash through things in the comment section below. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more fun Cavalier cheese tactics in the future, possibly coming to you very soon. I'll be seeing you around.